Okay.
Okay, Jeev, and welcome to Crow Park. We're just about to get underway for the senior singles men's final. Okay, Chris Gavigan here, and in co-commentary today is St. Coleman's Club member and long time 60 by 30 activist, yeah, would that be the big supporter of the 60 by 30
so the next game,
and former intermediate doubles champion.
And the final game on the programme is the GA handball.
Angus, how are you doing?
O'Neill's.
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
All Ireland 60 by 30 softball men's.
It's a pleasure to be here today watching the Big Alley final. We still call it Big Alley in Roscommon, so we do, but anyway.
We'll let Gavin introduce the players.
And to receive serve, representing Westmeath, is Robbie McCarthy.
Yeah, this is an exciting match, Angus.
Best of two games at 21 aces.
We definitely have one of the rising talents,
if you need
someone that's been coming through the ranks.
And if it's one game all, whoever has the most aces,
we've got a real powerhouse in the 60 by 30 game over the last 15 years.
0-0, Diarmuid to serve.
Robbie McCarthy.
Yep.
Away
Robbie,
we go.
Doesn't need any introduction at this stage, because Robbie certainly is right up there with the very, very best that ever played the game. And that's, I don't need to say much more than that. And you would watching the way he controls the game here. But having said that, Diarmuid is
it's a great. Diarmuid puts his hand up to say that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's but a real demonstration of his sheer speed.
Yes.
Even in that first rally, Diarmuid is lightning quick.
0-0.
He is exceptionally quick around the court, and that's why I wasn't that surprised to see him get in for that. Even though, fair play, he held up the hand. But Diarmuid, obviously, Martin will have gained all the plaudits over the year, and a very, very highly. He's a well-known player, but Diarmuid is a very, very good Big Alley player. I've always thought from a younger age he had a more natural Big Alley style, I felt, than
1-0.
Martin would have. Not saying that he's a better player than Martin, but what I'm saying is that his style is more suited to Big Alley. And he's proven that by getting here. But having said that, I still would have to go with Robbie today.
2-0.
The experience would be too much.
Yeah. I was saying on the commentary last week in the semi-finals that Robbie's been in every final since 2009, which is that's an exception. Like, the only player to beat him in senior handball in the last 15 years has been Owen Kennedy. So it's a tall ask for Diarmuid today. But he, if anything, he had a courtside seat to see Martin run Robbie close last week, and Diarmuid definitely has some skills that may be a little bit better than Martin, and it's definitely his speed. His speed is exceptional. Martin's sheer aggressiveness really kept him
3-0.
Absolutely, and Martin can kill the ball. If you give him a chance, he will kill the ball, and that is his forte. But certainly, Diarmuid, I would say, is definitely a better flyer of the ball, taking the ball in the volley.
Yes,
he's very, very good in the volley. Which wouldn't be one of Martin's stronger points, But
it's a good return from Diarmuid there. As Diarmuid puts, Robbie gets into position. Robbie oftentimes pushes his opponent around the quarter line the first game and really tries to give them a tour of the place before opening up himself. Diarmuid drives it back down the road.
It's a very good rally.
It's a great rally so far. Diarmuid
tries to dig out. There,
yeah.
It just tailed away at the very end, just skidded down the wall. It's a tremendous rally, though.
Yeah, you can see Diarmuid trying to get stuck in straight away. He has been known to be a little bit of a slow starter at point in times.
True.
So he really wants to make sure that he doesn't give Robbie a lead. Diarmuid goes for the kill.
You can see there immediately Diarmuid in on the fly.
Yes.
That's a shot probably would say that a lot of fellas would let back to the back wall, but certainly Diarmuid is very comfortable on the fly. And of course the old fashioned, the old style 6x30 handball incorporated an awful lot of flying the ball,
Yeah. This year, and we were saying on the preview that we're seeing We're seeing a lot of younger players come through the championship this year. Big wins for the likes of Keith Armstrong and for Diarmuid and for Cormac Finn.
Point.
It's great to see some young players really come through and take a handle of the senior championship this year.
Absolutely. Because, as we know, 6x30 isn't as strong as it used to be.
Yeah.
And for various reasons we won't get into here now, but certainly it's great to see young lads coming in and featuring so prominently.
Yeah.
As we know, even the semi-final here featured two technically they're intermediate players still, Diarmuid and Cormac Finn.
Absolutely.
Who had a fabulous college intermediate final
out.
in Roscommon only last Monday week. I think it was 5 days before they played their senior semi-final here. And
One
you were in
foul ball,
attendance that
second
day,
serve.
as was I, and it was an absolutely brilliant game.
Yeah.
And it's just great to see 6x30 handball being played at such a high level by young players.
Diarmuid goes overhand. He gets a lucky bounce and he gets off the mark.
Point. 1 plus
Robbie
6.
looks out of the crowd a little bit perplexed at the way that bounced. He wasn't expecting that. And he,
One foul ball,
was nearly
second
just
serve.
he
again.
almost got the second one. One thing that Diarmuid is definitely going to have to be very strong with today is if he's going to put Robbie under pressure, he's going to have to serve very well.
He is. Robbie is one of the best returners of a serve I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's incredible.
No matter where you put the ball.
That's a
Lovely shot,
beautiful
lovely
shot.
shot. Robbie gives him a bit of a grin there. Right, I think there was no
Two.
element to look with
Beautiful
that one, I
shot.
think.
2 plus 6.
Yeah, I think Diarmuid was a little bit. It was like he wasn't expecting himself to get that. But he did. Diarmuid drives it back, pushes Robbie into the back wall, but Robbie leaves it off the back wall.
Good. Oh,
And out, mark a 3.
good call by
3 plus
the ref
6.
there. Gavin, in fairness, Robbie didn't dispute it either.
Yeah, we've got a very good, very solid referee here in Gavin Buggy's refereed a lot of the big matches over the last couple of years. Along with yourself, Angus, you referee an awful lot of games.
Not quite as many as I used to, because all joking aside, the eyesight ain't what it used to be, so it isn't, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pushing on in the years, you see, so. Particularly I find small Ellie, the speed of the serves
Yes.
can catch me sometimes, especially when they're well disguised, such as when Robbie
4
McCarthy
plus
played
6.
Cormac Finn there in Roscommon a few months back. Jeez, I genuinely felt that
1 foul ball, second
it
serve.
was so difficult to
Keep an eye on.
keep an eye on the ball. You didn't know which side it was going, and it's traveling at such speed. And if you're guessing the wrong side to watch,
Of course.
you could be caught out. So I'll still love referee Big Annie.
4-6.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Gavin. I suppose at least at this stage, the players know Gavin. They know what to expect from him
Yes.
as a referee as well, which makes a big difference when you are refereeing. They know what he's going to call. He's going to be consistent. As he generally is. Robbie gets a little bit lucky as the ball breaks off the sidewall there. Puts him.
Yeah, getting back to Gavin. Gavin is as good a referee as there is in the country.
Yeah,
Very
he is.
serious.
6 and 4.
Exceptional.
Always willing to help too. Very, very willing.
Yeah. And it's a big shout out to all the referees that are going to be refereeing All Ireland finals this weekend.
Just
Diarmuid's
popped.
unlucky.
7.
Although Robbie
7
went
plus
to
4.
6-0 lead, Diarmuid reeled him back in a little bit and he's very unlucky that shot. Diarmuid drives him back out. Robbie puts
that's
him
an
back in the same
excellent shot.
corner.
No, he
Mark.
didn't get that. Yeah. Again, a perfect example of two of Robbie's pet shots. His overhand pushing you way, way back, and then the little dump inside.
Yeah,
The way he softens the shot inside is
8-4.
really beautiful. So it is.
He's really got he's got two of the best hands that have ever been played the game. Really,
Absolutely.
They're just exceptional. Like there's no weak point in any stride. One thing that I always watch is he's got an amazing return to serve.
Yeah.
Like very difficult player to put under pressure. He's almost a pressure resistant
Yeah.
the way he returns his serve. Robbie leaving off side ball. That's a loose ball from Diarmuid.
Oh, go on.
And Robbie gets the break. There's a lot of those breaking balls that have not gone Diarmuid's way at the moment.
True, but over the course of the match they should even out, you'd imagine.
You'd imagine.
9-4.
Robbie goes with an overhand toss. Diarmuid digs it out on the fly, but gives an opportunity for Robbie to go over the kills. Beautifully struck. Absolutely flattens it.
Mark. 10-4.
And he extends his lead. Robbie goes back to an overhand. Diarmuid again. Beautiful shot by
lovely
Diarmuid.
shot. Good example there of Diarmuid's
Shot.
ability. Oh, look, that's a beautiful shot.
And out.
You see in the replay, he just
14-10
as he
out.
floats back into the back court. He just hits that with great precision.
Diarmuid has been trying the same serve and it hasn't come out to the same effect really as Robbie.
Yeah.
He's missing the sidewall. So see there,
Yeah, the consistency of the serve hasn't really been there for Diarmuid yet, but he's striking the ball very cleanly when he's getting it on his underarms.
And out. 10 in, 4 out.
Diarmuid spent the year in Texas. He's played a lot of tournaments in the 4x20 code over the course of the last year, and he came back only 3 weeks ago. He made sure that he's
11-4.
putting a lot of time into his fitness. He was mentioning as well when I was talking to him last weekend that he's put a lot of conditioning work in, and it really showed in the championship that he's be able to last these matches with ease. He doesn't look like, I know it's early, halfway through game one,
12-4.
10-4.
he's very, very fit, and
Very
he
fit.
always was.
Yeah.
What I was surprised as you said, with the lack of preparation in the big guy, that he's done so well.
That has to be down to his conditioning work, though.
Of course, but I mean, there's still, at the end of the day, I know you say there's still handball,
Yes.
but it's a very different ball and different, would say, different strokes, different tactics and that, you know. So to have achieved what he's achieved, considering he's had only literally a matter of weeks to train, is remarkable.
It's
it really is.
yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, as I said, there's differences in the game, and like given another couple of weeks, would Martin have been able to push Robbie more in the tie-break last week?
Okay, here's an opinion from
13-4.
Is it? You
personal opinion.
It's got to be a question that's there, though. You know,
It
if
is.
they had a bit more time.
I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, before Martin went over to America first, and he played the Big Alley final against Robbie. And even though Robbie won fairly stiff, there was just elements of that day I thought, you know what? If Martin had, lovely shot. If
Beautiful
Martin
shot.
had a number of months, as
Yes.
6 weeks to prepare, and I honestly think there's a chance he could beat Robbie.
Yes.
I'm not saying he would.
Yeah,
but
it's very-
certainly. And the very fact that
Point.
he brought to a tiebreak the last day
14-4.
with only 3 weeks of preparation as well, you know, would suggest that I'm not a million miles off in that opinion either, you know.
No, I think a lot of people hold the same opinion. And said, Diarmuid's settled in well here, though. You got to say, the first game is going. He's striking the ball very cleanly. He's moving very
good
well.
lad.
Well left by the referee to let that Robbie go. Again, Robbie trying to move Diarmuid around all over the place here. Diarmuid off the back wall.
He was going to look for the fly there.
Yeah,
but
you can see.
well picked by Robbie, and a lovely pick
Is he
before
gonna go
that.
for it?
Oh! He was going off the right side wall, I think. Maybe he just played it straight, slightly left of centre.
Diarmuid disappointed himself there. He just
he
never
knows.
got settled on that strike. You could see what he was going to go for. He was going to go for that front Ryan sidewall, but he just didn't
15-4.
get a natural swing on it. And just like that, Robbie's got a commanding lead in this first game. And he's 16-4 now. From 6-4 just a sheer few minutes ago.
Point.
You see, this is the thing that Robbie...
16-4.
Diarmuid is not playing particularly badly, but Robbie is still in a 12-point lead, you know, and he just makes it look very comfortable, very easy. And he just plays the right shots. All that experience there, this day, you know?
Mark. 17-4.
Yeah, like
Oh, great pick.
great pick by Robbie.
That's a tremendous pick because that ball, I wouldn't say it didn't necessarily skid, but it came out extremely low. So it did.
Yes. Robbie
Enjoy the
is
ball,
so
lads.
quick in on that as
At
well.
18, play 4.
He's very deceptive, Robbie. A lot of people don't realise. Yeah, he's rubbing the ball there. I think they might have skidded actually. Diarmuid's shot might have skidded, and Robbie still got to it.
Yeah, that's just shows you the skills he's got. He's just so quick to cover
18
around there.
plus
Then
4.
just to get a hand on it. Like again, we're seeing a master at work here.
It reminds me of the old days. Great David Chapman in America was.
Yes.
They're talking about how he managed to get to the ball.
Shot.
But he was saying that if you put all the top professional handball players into a 30 or 50 yard sprint,
Hand out.
he reckoned he'd finish last.
Yeah.
But he always gets
4
the
in,
ball.
18
That's
out.
It has to do with between the ears.
100%.
And he reads the game so well. And Robbie is the same. Robbie reads the game so well.
Yeah, it's almost like he can hear what you're thinking. Diarmuid goes for the bottom. Robbie drives him out, puts him under pressure. Diarmuid getting a little frustrated here the last couple of minutes. He just hasn't been able to keep up with this pace. And he's seen the hand errors come in, but again, put under tremendous pressure straight from the start, even from the serve.
Yeah, it's classic Robbie. Hold the middle and push a man side to side, run him all over the place.
Yeah,
and when you're under pressure like that, you're going to make more mistakes. It's just,
of course,
it follows.
Diarmuid goes back in the backcourt, hits it overhand, but leaves it off the back wall. Does Robbie go for it? Keeps it up.
Oh,
That's a
lovely
great
shot.
Great strike.
That's a beautiful
Diarmuid.
shot.
That's what Diarmuid has to do.
And
He
out.
has to be aggressive, more aggressive than he
4
probably
in,
usually
18
is,
out.
to try and get something
True.
off Robbie.
Right, he's going dropping it into the left. And that's the serve that Martin has used
Yes.
to good effect against Robbie. So he has. So I'm wondering if, particularly now since we're very close to the first game, will
It's a good
Green
shot.
and Marcin tell him to try that serve? Maybe we'll see. Oh, lovely
It's
touch.
a beautiful touch.
Lovely touch.
It actually wasn't a bad shot by Diarmuid. He pushed
wasn't.
him back, but
And
like
out.
Robbie just dropped it in
18
the
in,
corner.
4 out.
He goes to an overhand serve himself. It looked short from here, but might have
Just about made
hard
it.
to say just about made it. Gavin would have a better view of that than us.
Yes,
Mark.
I think Gavin's sight is better than mine at this stage too.
19, play 4.
Yeah, as Robbie goes into the last stage of this game in very, very strong position and showing why he's won so many titles over the years and been in so many finals. Diarmuid digs it out from the backcourt.
Oops. Oh, lovely
Great
shot. Lovely
It's a
shot.
beautiful shot by Diarmuid.
That is a class shot.
Yeah. Again, as you said, getting in under the ball.
He's very
trying to get
comfortable on the fly.
striking.
Very, very comfortable on the fly. And that's, again,
Maybe, look, we're seeing such a commanding lead because
Hand out. 4
Robbie's
in,
not giving him a chance to
19
fly the
out.
ball.
he's not. And Robbie does tend to spin the ball very much. And his use of overhands means, with the overhand spin, it's one of the main primary reasons he uses it so much is because it's very difficult to get in and fly them because the ball comes down so quick off the front wall. Oops. Diarmuid missed a few back balls now in the
Yeah,
last
he's-
5 minutes or so.
It's gone a little bit loose. Maybe he's
Hand
just
out.
trying a little bit too hard.
Possibly.
19 in, 4 out.
Losing a little bit of technique on that last backward shot. As he digs that one out though.
Come on.
He's in.
He got
He
it. He got
did
it.
well
Good
to
lad.
pick it. Robbie shakes his head like he's disappointed that he gave him one at all. And again,
Hand out.
Diarmuid's searching for a serve a
4
little
in,
bit here
19 out.
at the moment as he goes to the left hand side. Is he going to do it as a 2-wall pass? He cracks deep, but Robbie puts it back up. That's a great
it.
shot.
Well, that's what you're looking for. You know
That's-
Robbie's going to return 6 for return.
Exactly.
That, relatively
Fine.
speaking, that's a poor return by Robbie.
Yes.
Compared to his
5, play
standard returns.
19.
Serve Robbie puts Diarmuid back in the back court again.
Oh, lovely shot.
What Diarmuid can do, Robbie can do too.
Yeah, but Diarmuid didn't push him far enough back,
No.
you see, with his shot.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you can't leave Robbie inside you. He's just going to pick off those shots all day long. But Diarmuid, there's moments of very good play from Diarmuid.
Absolutely.
Even the score is probably not completely reflective, even though he's a very dominant first game so far. There is moments of very good play from Diarmuid.
Absolutely.
He just has to take that.
There we go. Oh, that's a beautiful
It's a great shot. Great shot.
The change of angles there was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Hand out.
Yeah, he did well to change that angle and
5 in,
not
19
leave it
out.
too much onto the sidewall that would give Robbie an opportunity.
Yeah. 'Cause I think Robbie was actually moving over.
Yeah.
As Diarmuid moved in, he was moving over to the left side.
Yes.
Because he was expecting, as we all were, really, that Diarmuid, that's great speed there.
Robbie digs
Oh,
it out.
tremendous speed there by Diarmuid. Tremendous speed.
Fantastic. You see here as Robbie digged out, Diarmuid just got a fist around it and reversed that ball back down the right side.
6-19.
Diarmuid goes to an overhand, trying to drop in that left-hand corner.
Mark.
Robbie,
A rare error by Robbie there.
yeah, a rare hand error. Diarmuid goes back to that
7-19.
serve.
And we'll hear a bit of Gaeilge there from his father Brian, who's they're Gaeilge goers, the whole family. I think he said Quinyan Shinne as in keep it there basically. And that was the serve I was mentioning earlier, that lob toss. I feel that the Mulkerrins themselves would figure that.
Yeah, if there's something, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
Like Diarmuid is in a rare position where he's playing 2 All-Ireland finals in 2 days. He's playing the intermediate final tomorrow in Croke Park as well. So,
which I feel is a little unfair.
Yeah.
19 in 7.
Very difficult, but I suppose this almost feels like a free hit for him in a certain degree. It's his first senior singles final.
Second serve.
He's up against one of the greatest of all time. You could easily say that he's up, like Robbie is in the pantheon of Duxie, Owen Kennedy and the other great senior players that we would have had before, maybe Tommy O'Rourke, Mickey Welsh.
Yeah.
So
there's no doubt Robbie, you couldn't say for certain that anyone would definitely beat Robbie,
Yeah.
I'm not saying who is the absolute best, but certainly he's in
100%.
very much in the reckoning.
Point. 20.
My usual co-commentator believes that Robbie is the best that's Ollie's opinion.
Yes, I heard
think
that.
it's hard to. It's so hard to when different eras and different.
Say it again.
I know. I understand
Over
the call.
ball.
I do understand the call because he did pull out in front.
Yes.
And just a little unfortunate from Diarmuid's point of view as he did
I
finish.
think he was half just trying to get out of the way.
20
He
plus
was.
7.
Is there
I don't
anything
think this
else
was a
where,
double. It's just certainly not.
Better strike out the corner from Diarmuid on that return. As he goes with the back of his fist.
There's power there. Without the power there, Diarmuid will have to clip that. And that's the first game over.
That's the first game.
I would be interested to see does Diarmuid just try the soft overhand serve lob down to the left corner a little bit more now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to 2 minutes. I'm going to find someone on the floor to talk to for a minute, and we'll be back when the players return to the court. Okay, welcome back. I'm here with Molly Dagg. Molly, commiserations on your All-Ireland final loss to Katrina there. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, I went in, as I said last week, just like going in, like play free and to play my own game. I'm kind of shocked how much I got in the 2 games, but I think like her experience and her serve and stuff, I think her serve just really caught me out. But I think like in the rallies and stuff, I felt like I was killing well and I was going for my shots. But I think like at the end of the day, I think her serves and stuff just really like caught me off guard. And I think that's where I lost a good few points, but she just plays so well, she shoots so well, she never gives up on anything. I think I have the rally won and then it's going back up from the wall, so yeah, it was tough, but overall I'm actually really happy with it. So,
Yeah, from watching out here, you put in a real performance, you hit some phenomenal shots, like kills from everywhere, and as a first senior finalist, you must be really delighted with the level of performance, and you must have great belief in going forward again.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really happy. To be honest, I think like how I didn't go in as nervous as last week. I think like because I get so nervous, it takes a while for me to get into it. But I think this week I came in just being not to put too much pressure on myself and just go for my shots, which I did, and happy that most of them came off. But yeah, no, I'm really
Well, look, no doubt that you've got high hopes for the future. The 40x20. The four World Championships are on later on in the year. Obviously, this is a big year for handball. In the the World Championships and the 4 World Championships are here this year. Did you enter the One World Championships?
No.
1 minute.
So the four World Championships. I'm sure you've got designs on that later on in the year.
Yeah. No, I'm going to take a few weeks off and then I'll get back into the 40x20 and put my best foot forward for the Worlds. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your performance and well done on getting to the All-Ireland Senior Final. Okay, I think we're back. Great to hear from Molly Dagg there. You know, she put in a phenomenal performance against Katrina.
She certainly did. I mean, it's one of those ones when you remember all the great shots in the game, they're virtually all Molly's.
Yeah.
But Katrina won.
Yeah.
You know, which is not unlike a lot of Katrina's games, because Katrina's just such a smart player. But I was a little surprised. You spoke to me in between the first and second games, and I did think that Molly would have been pushing up more on Katrina's serve. And
Okay.
didn't, unfortunately.
Second game.
I really think she should have.
Yes.
Because
Westmeath the serve.
Katrina got a lot of free points.
Yeah.
And even
0-0.
when she did return, they were poor enough returns, you know, relatively speaking, obviously.
But again, as I said, it's great to see someone go with that style that
Oh,
Molly
yeah.
had in the final and really go aggressive. Something Diarmuid probably has to try and replicate now and maybe go for a few more kills that are on instead of trying to rally with Robbie.
Yeah, well, in fairness, he hasn't been shy about going
Yeah.
for them. The ones that he got made most, beautiful shot.
shot.
Look at that. The ones he had most success with were the ones on the fly, because
Yes.
he's taking the
Point.
ball much sooner than expected.
1-0.
And whereas he did miss a few back balls there, which he's normally quite a strong back ball player. He went for a few kills in the first that missed, and we'll see.
Yeah, as Robbie goes back to the back wall and again slings that ball right back into the back court.
Oh, there we go.
A beautiful shot by Diarmuid.
That's a beauty. They're the ones now that says he missed a number of those in the first game, so
And now
hopefully now he's got
0
the eye
in,
in.
1 out.
Diarmuid going with an underhand serve, clipping the left side wall. Robbie puts him back around again, goes for the kill.
Ooh. I thought Robbie was going to kick it.
I thought Robbie was going to dive at it. He kind of half went for it and then bailed out.
No more than a lot of
Mark.
same with Paul Brady. You don't ever see Robbie
play
dive, do you?
No, very, very
You
rarely.
know, which is usually a sign of the fact that he's in control
exactly.
so much. Go on. We have it.
Diarmuid, great speed. Goes in, picks
Oh,
it
he had
again.
it.
Oh,
He had that shot. He's disappointed too.
yeah, he knew he had a full swing on it.
He
as well.
did, yeah.
And out.
So
1
Robbie
play
goes
1.
back to his overhand 2-wall serve. Drives Diarmuid back into the backcourt. That's an opportunity for Robbie. Does he go for it?
Oh, that's an unusual miss now, because that wasn't a great return. It was a setup for Robbie.
Yeah, you can see in Robbie's face there. He's not happy with his technique on
And out.
that strike.
1 play 1.
So much for my theory about the lob serve. He's gone back to a more aggressive underhand one.
Yeah.
Again, I think he's missed the left sidewall at the back of the court, which I think he needs to be hitting if he wants to make hay. Oh, that's a class shot.
Beautiful technique.
Absolute class shot.
Like, he just spends so much. It seems like
And
he
out.
spends an age watching that ball.
Oh,
then
man.
absolutely flans it.
Short.
It's a short ball.
Second serve.
His technique off the back wall is exceptional.
He's, in terms of technique, he's one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot. Great shot.
Great shot. As you said earlier, Diarmuid loves going for those fly shots. So
He
if
does.
anything loose, he's
Yeah.
gonna go for it.
He has the speed, you see. He has the feet to
Yes,
get into position
the footwork
quicker.
is so quick.
Yeah.
Short.
Again, he just hasn't got a serve going
Second
that's
serve.
put Robbie under any sort of real pressure here.
Which, of course, is easier said than done.
Yeah, of course.
No, he
Of
did
course.
that. Oh.
That's a loose serve.
And out.
He's just struggling with his serve a little bit, Diarmuid.
You see, he's
One in, one out.
He isn't hitting the sidewall.
Yes.
He needs to be hitting that sidewall back at the back of the court.
Yeah.
To bring it across the back. Now, there's an example of what he's trying to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just that was really well returned from
It
Diarmuid.
was.
Got way
It
up
certainly
high.
was.
But again, Robbie's seen it all, and he's still taking
Good
command
shot.
of the centre of the court. Robbie digs out of the backcourt. Diarmuid drops into position. That's a great shot.
That is actually a terrific shot because purely from the expectation of where the shot was going to go, there's no way you would expect Diarmuid to go for the right corner from there.
It's an outrageous shot.
It is. It is.
On the-
2 minutes
as
left.
he's backpedaling as well.
Yeah.
Glove change. One player one. Change your gloves, Diarmuid. One player one coming back. Diarmuid serve.
So
2 minutes.
not happy with the gloves at the moment, so out to get a dry pair.
Yeah, they do look pretty wet now, in fairness.
Yeah,
to
they
Galvin.
What do you think about playing with the gloves? I think real men don't wear gloves.
I personally don't wear gloves in the 60x30, but just because I like the feel of it.
True. Same here.
But I said a lot. Again, maybe it's just that a lot of these players are used to playing
That's all they ever
40x20,
did.
and
Yeah.
that's what they're just used to it. But look, it's personal preference.
No, it was only a little dig there.
Yeah,
getting at some
of
people,
course,
that's all.
of course.
Because listen, the younger generation have worn gloves from day one.
Yeah.
Once they started playing handball at a very young age, it was all gloves and goggles. That's it.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's hard to be playing 6x30 with no gloves on at all. There we are.
Well, it's not. I actually think you can get a little bit more in terms of spin. Well, that's my own. Maybe
Yeah.
that's just my mindset, because I was completely and utterly big alley belly until I didn't think I played small alley until my late 20s.
Yeah, right. Very good.
And so really, we just got used to it. I never owned a pair of gloves actually, handball, until
Okay.
my late 20s.
Wow.
So that was just, and I bought them because I started playing in small alley.
Yeah. There's a real big alley man.
Well, there you go. But I know that in fairness, sure, there's a funny one. Owen Kennedy always used to wear a glove on his left hand, but not on his right.
Right hand, yeah.
Yeah, he might start off the game wearing the one on the right, but literally within 10 minutes, the one on the right would be off.
Yes.
But he always kept the one on the left on.
Yeah. He's,
And just an unusual little.
we're watching some of the shots for here in the replays, and that backward shot.
Oh, there's that beautiful back wall, yeah.
Yeah, like you literally can't get better than that.
No. Actually, get a lovely view of it there because the camera just happened to be right behind him too.
Yeah. He said Robbie's been here and done this. This has been his forte for the last number of years. Again, consistently at the top for 15 years. It takes no mean feat to get
Diarmuid
there.
serve.
It's
to
phenomenal.
stay there is.
It is.
Just himself and
Resume
Katrina have
play.
a lot of they're corresponding almost. They kind of very similar types
One
of
plays
players in
one.
the last
Side
couple
by
of
side,
years.
yeah, absolutely. Now we're back to that little serve that I thought I might try.
Yeah.
Right
Diarmuid
shot.
goes for it, but he definitely an opportunity there for him to get.
Yeah,
Hand out.
but it's interesting
One
that he went to
player
that
one.
serve. I think that's the one that's most. Robbie's trying it now too. It's the serve that I think is the one that Robbie's likely to do least damage on the return.
Yes.
We'll say.
Yeah,
Because
that's a beautiful shot.
Brilliant shot.
Diarmuid taking an opportunity that was set up in front of him.
Hand out. One player one.
Diarmuid making Robbie pirouette in that corner, going from right to left. Just an effortless back wall shot. Diarmuid puts Robbie back into the backcourt again. Oh, it's a great pick.
That's a great pick.
A loose shot though. As Robbie drives Diarmuid back.
Oh, he misread it. It didn't skid.
It actually hopped up a little bit nicer than he was expecting.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Hand out. One
That
plays
is one of the beauties, I believe, of the big Addy ball. No matter how low it comes off the wall, it lowers that little bit of spring. It'll jump off the wall a little bit. It gives you a chance, basically.
As Robbie's just consistently pushing Diarmuid into the backcourt as often with every second shot. Diarmuid's not really getting much of an opportunity to get under the ball, which is exactly what he wants.
No.
Here's an opportunity.
Oh! He out Robbie there.
Yeah.
Lovely little dump shot into the corner. Lovely shot.
He actually wrong-footed Diarmuid there, or Robbie there.
He did.
Diarmuid goes to an underhand 2-wall lob. He gets the power down that time, but Robbie's so quick, so effortless. Again, just see this swing. He just gets a full.
Just the re-kill is so.
Use the power
tremendous.
against. Use the power that was driven into the ball against him to his advantage. It's an amazing shot from Robbie. Good return from Diarmuid here. Put back onto the back wall.
Watch it. Oh.
Diarmuid gets one of those breaks that Robbie was getting in the first time.
As I said, they all even out in the end. Really.
They sure do.
He's still due another one though, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe two.
Yeah.
One play one.
But Diarmuid has a bit of a spring in his step here.
Yes.
He's, but that's a loose ball off the back wall. Robbie puts the power down.
I thought Robbie had gone front right corner there. Just open so it was. Like that. There we go. That's a good simple finish.
Yeah, Robbie opted for a strange shot there, but
2 play one. One foul ball, second serve.
Careful now, Diarmuid. You need to get it right this time.
that's a better serve. And Robbie goes to the overhand, drives Diarmuid back to the back wall. Robbie digs it out of the left corner.
Oh, lovely shot.
Fantastic backward shot.
Whatever was wrong with the back wall in the first game, he seems to have repaired it.
Corrected it.
He certainly has, because he's killed a few now.
3 players, 1.
I see Morgan Darcy coming into the building.
Great Morgan Darcy. Great Morgan Darcy.
Where is Mike Hullentop? Probably has a pair of fancy runners on him too.
He probably does. I don't blame him.
Because he gets
it's a big day out.
Vegas.
Big day out in Dublin, you know. Robbie goes for the corner kill and gets it.
And out.
Again, brilliant 60-by-30 technique from Robbie.
1 in, 3 out.
Robbie goes to the overhand toss.
That's very good. That's a beautiful.
Phenomenal serve.
To see it coming down, he had the perfect touch on it. Now, watch Diarmuid's pushing up.
Diarmuid pushing up, trying to put a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, you see, he changed it. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking in the girls. That's what Molly didn't do. Just make her change the serve. Get away from the serves giving you all the problems.
Again, with Molly being so strong under the...
Oh, lovely shot.
Under the ball as well. Like,
yes.
There's actually a lot of similarities between Diarmuid's game and Molly's game, being so strong under the fly.
3 in, 2 out.
That's a better serve.
Yeah.
Diarmuid goes back to the backcourt. Opportunity for Robbie, and he absolutely kills it.
Oh, was that?
It bounced up, but it sounded good. In my opinion.
Sounded good, even though it looked a little funny. But I think it was
2
good.
in, 3 out.
You can't see it even replay.
Diarmuid looked up because it did bounce to but I think it was just the way Robbie came over the ball more so than anything. But Diarmuid waits for that off the right hand side.
Lovely.
Paddles it into the front wall.
Lovely patience by a young player, a lot of people
paddles it, opens up his hand to paddle it a little bit, take all the pace off it. See Robbie creeping up on him, trying to put the pressure on. Robbie puts Diarmuid back into the backcourt and goes in and flies the ball. Can Diarmuid get to it? No.
Beautiful shot.
It's again.
I noticed earlier when Robbie was warming
2-in trio.
The fourth and fifth fingers of both hands are taped together.
Yeah, it's.
Could you shed any light on that? Because I don't know.
I wanted to.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
What a pick! What a pick!
If you just see there up close up of Robbie.
Yeah. So to be honest, I was going to ask him before the match, but he gave me the eyes that made me want to walk away. So I didn't bother.
He's in the zone.
I was like, I think I'll leave him be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if maybe he had injured himself with training or so.
It's the same one on both sides.
Yes.
So I just wonder, it's just a little affectation he has or something. I know Duxie used to, in his later, he used to tape the hands quite a lot. So
yes.
You know.
Sure did. But, he's saying that Robbie.
Oh, what a pick! What a pick!
Unbelievable pick by Robbie.
Geez.
Robbie.
Oh.
What a rally here.
Jim
is back in the backcourt here.
Robbie
leaves Robbie the opportunity.
That was kind of careless by Robbie, actually. Now he had done all the hard work.
But what athleticism shown by both players.
Yeah.
Like Robbie, that pick on the right side was outrageous.
4-2.
Jimmy trying to go back to that overhand serve on the left hand side.
One short ball, second
It's
serve.
a short.
What second he's going to go? Right, he was undecided there for a second.
But that's what Robbie does to you. He makes everything undecided.
Yeah.
You know, like. And I suppose, whereas Martin has Martin can go to the well and go, well, I've beaten Robbie in the 40x20 before.
Yeah.
And he has that bit to give him that little bit of confidence. Diarmuid still struggling just up against one of the titans of the game.
Ouch.
Mark.
No, I see what he's trying to do. He was just trying to bring the ball back around.
Because it was the right idea. He just overhit the ball a little bit.
I think you see earlier he didn't bring them back far enough, and that time there something similar to that he's trying to do. But Robbie again taking it on the fly.
Diarmuid digs it out,
nice
pushes
spin of
Robbie
that.
back. Robbie returns the favour and puts Diarmuid back in the left hand corner. Diarmuid.
Mark.
Does something. Robbie definitely called something in the middle of the rally. Robbie's now claiming he's
Okay,
skidded
play it
twice.
again then. Dry your hands there then.
Yeah, in fairness, Robbie definitely. Robbie
you
definitely
could
spoke in the middle of the rally.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was audible. You could just hear a murmur, and
Yeah,
he
he said something. And as he said, he explained after. Then he says, "I wasn't saying to him, I was saying to you." He's calling to the ref.
But again, all you have to do is put your hand up a bit. You shouldn't be talking like.
I think so too.
Like that's. I know that we're letting this go, but technically, you put up your hand, you signal to the referee. It's then the referee's call. It's not the players. So.
I didn't see the ball.
You can see Diarmuid's frustration.
Yeah, Gavin just explained there now that he didn't see it skid, and I have to say I didn't either myself.
I didn't see it either.
I heard you saying it, but I didn't see it sliding. But sure, if you wanted to stop it, just
But in
call
fairness
it.
to Robbie, in all
replay.
fairness to him,
Yeah.
even though.
Gavin's being a little bit lenient there with Robbie.
But having said that, Diarmuid actually lost the rally.
Yes.
And Robbie overruled. Robbie said, "Listen, it's skidded." So they replayed it on Robbie's the screen there. Yeah. Robbie, called the screen even after he had won the rally. So
quick call for the screen there from Gavin. Yeah. Wasn't going to leave anything to chance this second time around. As Diarmuid tries to get under the ball, leaves himself a little bit short.
That's the danger of trying to fly those ones.
Together at 4.
The overhand spin, leave the ball down much faster off the sidewall, and that's why people tend to do it rather than the underhand, because the ball is much harder to fly then.
Yeah, I think what you saw with natural left-handers, they might try and catch it on the way up. It's just that much more difficult, and it's such a difficult skill that you don't see too many right-handers trying to catch that ball on the way up this way, Another long rally here. As Diarmuid goes back to the back wall, tries to dig it out. Gets great connection on
power
it.
there to get from such a difficult shot.
Goes the overhand. That's probably going over.
Play it again.
Oh. I always get disappointed when there's no natural ending to a rally like that,
True.
you know.
Like both players putting everything into it here. But Robbie serves so consistent. It breaks so deep most of the time. Goes with an overhand. Left that one a little bit loose. Commentator's curse, I suppose. As Robbie gets an opportunity, drives Diarmuid into the back wall.
No. He has it. Now Robbie's running him. Yeah, now Robbie's running him. Yeah. As fast as Diarmuid is, there's only so much running you can do until you just can't get the next shot.
Yeah,
he was
like,
running from pillar to post there, so he was, you know.
Diarmuid just trying to survive in the rally there,
yes.
if anything. As Diarmuid digs it out into the back wall.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh, it's very well done.
Again, Diarmuid shows his speed, gets in there quick, and just dumps it with the left hand into the front corner. Robbie actually made up a lot of ground there. He just is maybe a couple of feet short. As Diarmuid goes back to the overhand serve again. Diarmuid trying to pin him back in that left hand corner.
Watch it. I knew he missed that, yeah. I see he misjudged that one, so he did.
Yeah,
5 in 4.
Misjudged that more than anything.
Yeah.
The ball, good serve from Robbie, puts Diarmuid back deep in the court. Again.
Oops. Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Diarmuid does well to get it up. It's up. And a great finish from Robbie.
Brilliant shot by Robbie. The setup was brilliant.
But like,
Diarmuid did very, very well to return it all. He put it straight down the right side with perfect touch.
Even though Diarmuid's digging everything out, Robbie's just exhibitioning all the skills. Every shot needed to go out and just dominate the game so far. A miscalculation from Robbie there.
And he even waited. He let the ball come out off the side down, which is why I'm surprised he ended up missing it.
Yeah. Hand out.
Robbie, what are you doing right now?
Out.
Robbie's 37, I think.
Yeah, he's in remarkably good condition for now.
Phenomenal, yeah.
I do feel that he has been fitter in his 30s than he wasn't for most of his 20s.
I would
think
say,
a lot of people
the same.
agree.
Yeah, he'd probably tell you that himself.
Yeah.
He's really, the last couple of years, he's really dedicated himself, and he's been at the top of, like, I know he lost the 4-wall Nationals Irish title because of injury. That was down.
Yeah.
I think he pulled out that from injury, but if you I think his run in senior handball was probably going on the guts of 2 years. Without losing the game.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out for the next match. If you take that isolated injury forfeit out from
6 in 5 out.
He's cleaning up.
Yeah,
he
is.
Jim with an opportunity to fly the ball, but he puts it right in the middle. This is bread and butter stuff for Robbie.
I'm surprised Robbie didn't just bury that.
Yeah. It's a great pick. Robbie gets around it. That's an exceptional shot.
Oh, well finished.
Jimmy does well to put it away. No, he's under pressure there. He was looking at the ball for a long time.
A display though of Robbie's quickness there, and his technique, being able to get round that ball, to get it back with his right hand.
Absolutely outrageous.
Yeah.
Robbie goes back up.
Here we go.
Opportunity.
There we go. Yeah.
Diarmuid.
That's a relatively straightforward kill, and a lovely change of serve when it was a very unexpected change of serve.
Yeah, and it worked.
A clever shot.
Diarmuid sticking in here. That's actually a deceivingly difficult serve.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're not expecting it. He's
Yeah,
standing over to
exactly.
the left side, Reese, the ball had gone kind of around behind him. Oh,
It's a loose shot from Diarmuid. Does he go for it? Robbie used the sidewall.
Diarmuid could have got it. Could have got it.
It's almost like
And
a
out.
safe kill
6 in.
on Robbie's
Six
part.
True.
out.
I think Robbie isn't killing the ball quite as much as I was expecting him to.
Yeah.
No, then again, he's won the first game 21-7,
Yeah,
so
that's
who are
the
we
thing.
to say, you know?
Like, he went from 6-4 up to 17-4 in that's a phenomenal
Mac.
pick. Great pick from Diarmuid. Both players
Take your
showing
time,
unbelievable
take your time.
athleticism. Robbie goes back to the overhand. Diarmuid digs it out, puts Robbie in the backcourt, off the back wall. Diarmuid does well to dig it out. Robbie sees the break. Who's gonna blink here? Diarmuid goes for the right down the wall. Diarmuid's getting a little bit tired, and he gets it. What a rally! What a rally!
Even Robbie acknowledges a little slap there. In fairness,
Two
Brilliant
players, long busting rally from
Yeah.
both players. Oh, it's unbelievable handball. Diarmuid's getting a
And
little
out.
bit of belief. He's just sticking in there and getting a few of the breaks now, Angus.
yeah.
6 in. 6 out.
Diarmuid trying to compose himself as he goes overhand. It's a good serve. But Robbie pushes Diarmuid into the backcourt. Could
Thought he was
Diarmuid
gonna hit
have
that
taken
fly,
that fly?
yeah.
It's a great power.
Lovely power. Just
Diarmuid-
dropping right at Robbie's feet.
Diarmuid strikes the ball really cleanly there.
And we were both wondering why he didn't fly it. So
Yeah.
we obviously got it wrong.
Yeah, that was we were expecting him to go under
Yeah.
the ball all right.
7 play 6.
Diarmuid goes back to the overhand toss again. Robbie gets under the ball.
That was a
flies.
loose enough shot by Robbie,
Yeah,
I
he
thought.
didn't get a great connection
No.
on the ball. And then Diarmuid goes. Does he go?
Oh, another.
Cam missed those.
Oh, that was yeah, that was a poor attempt. Yeah.
You see by Diarmuid's reaction that he
Yeah,
just
he
wasn't
knows.
happy with the way he struck the ball at all.
And out. 6 in. 7 out.
Robbie goes back to his 2-wall overhand serve, drops into the right-hand corner for Diarmuid. Diarmuid goes back to the back wall, digs it out of the left-hand corner as Robbie goes again pushing him back all the time.
Well done.
Robbie goes for the fly.
Break. Yeah.
Diarmuid read the break that time. As Robbie goes to the overhand shot.
Well done.
Diarmuid digs it out. But is this an opportunity? Robbie goes for the fly. Robbie goes for the pass.
A deceptively clever shot. That ball bounced right at Dermot's feet, so it is a deceptively tough
Mark
shot.
and lads, it's together at 7.
As the scores come together. Diarmuid goes around the wall. It's a
Whoa.
good shot, but he's left it up on the right hand side. He does well to pick it out.
Yeah.
Beautiful technique. Robbie goes with the half sidearm there.
Yeah.
Something you'd seen in the 40x20 court.
Point.
Doesn't
8
matter.
plus
It's
7.
all comes the same. Diarmuid gets under the ball.
Not fair enough out. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
He needs to bring those returns out farther.
yeah. So he as if he gets under the ball, you think that he should be maybe breaking it halfway off the
Yes.
side wall.
Hopefully even bring it across the back wall.
Yeah.
Ideally.
9 plus
If only
7.
it was that easy to do it.
It's not. No, of course not. I mean, we're
Of course.
we're making
We're
it sound
saying
here
it-
like it's
yeah,
an easy thing to do. But
no. But either way,
Play it again.
yeah, replay. He did very well
yeah,
to
he,
manoeuvre his body around there. No, that was a replay. It certainly was.
like certainly, like
9-7
obviously with Robbie
replay.
only being maybe 2 or 3 feet away from the sidewall, the ball kind of going through.
Yeah.
Definitely blocked Diarmuid's field of vision, but I gotta say he did want to pop it back up anyway. Good call by the referee. That split deep. Diarmuid tries to put Robbie back into the deep back court. But he really hasn't.
That was
got
left hand there, I think, yeah. He went over track that was right hand, and in doing so really handicapped himself like there. He
Point.
was a left hand shot.
10-7.
I think he'd have got far more purchase on it if he took it with his left hand, and also he'd be in better position for the follow-up shot then. So these are the things that the less experienced man tends to do, you see.
Yes, of course.
Lovely shot.
Beautiful
Diarmuid.
shot from Diarmuid. Diarmuid's well in this game so far.
He certainly is.
He's working hard to get back into the match as much as possible. He's going back to that
7
overhand serve. It looks.
Plays 10.
As Gavin calls the score. Loose shot from Diarmuid there.
Oh, I thought he took it very sweet, you know, just a little bit too high. Yeah.
10 in, 7 out.
Yeah. Robbie goes back to the overhand. Drops short of the sidewall this time, but it's an opportunity. You can't give Robbie easy opportunities like that.
Robbie was almost just slightly behind the short line there.
Mark,
Far
11-7.
too comfortable for him. Oh, lovely. This now has an eerie similarity to the first game.
Yeah, again.
First game,
Point.
and Diarmuid 7 on the first game.
Robbie just kind of letting loose in the middle part of the game. He's, again,
12 plays 7.
As you mentioned, he's run Diarmuid around a lot, and now he's...
great shot.
Wait a second.
It sounded bad.
It sounded funny. Okay, in fairness, Robbie, it sounded funny, I have to say.
Yeah.
I don't blame Robbie
7
for
in.
questioning it.
I would have questioned that myself.
12
just
out.
by
But it
going
looked
by
good,
the
though.
sound.
It looked good.
You can tell an awful lot by the sound of it. I'm not sure if you pick that up at home as much, but Robbie goes back to the back court, drives Diarmuid onto the back wall again. Oh, Jesus. That's a great dump shot. Robbie under pressure, digs it out and hits a great
He was
shot.
going to...
Big opportunity for Robbie here. He elects to pass. And Diarmuid gets it up.
Oh, he still
Great.
got it.
Right. Again, Robbie just reads it so well. Reads the game so
he
well.
does.
Even the ball that just gets popped up there.
That very last shot was a very difficult shot to pick.
Yeah.
Not only did he
12 in, 7
redirected
out.
it to the right corner as well.
I think all handballers know that, you know, they don't expect shots like that. Robbie just reads it to a tee, finishes the rally.
No, see, can he do
Opportunity
something
for
here?
Diarmuid here though.
Whoops.
And he skips it in.
Yeah.
Again, that's where the pressure comes from. You see an opportunity, you have to go for it.
Yeah.
But sometimes technique
Mark,
can go out the window when
13
you're under
less
such
7.
pressure.
Lovely shot.
Unusual shot from Diarmuid as he goes with the backhand.
Not the first time he's done that.
Beautiful shot by Robbie.
Yeah.
Again,
Shot. Mark,
one thing he's doing is limiting
14 plays
Diarmuid's
7.
ability to get under the ball
Yes.
at any opportunity.
Well, he's actually flying the ball himself more in this game than he was in the first as well. So, that's great play. Yeah.
Diarmuid moving a little bit gingerly there after kind of sliding on the ball.
Time.
Oh no. I mean, when you think about this, he's in the intermediate final tomorrow.
I know.
This is why I just think it's so wrong that is scheduled that way.
Yeah, this is where you have to have a worry. He just kind of slid across the court there, like he lost a little bit, his footing a little bit.
Time.
He's taking an injury time out, I believe.
Yeah. That
So-
you could tell
15
straight
past
away he
7
lifted
coming
his
back.
foot
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit
Some dry
gingerly there.
hands.
It's a little bit of a worry.
Yeah.
You okay, Diarmuid?
So he's got 15 minutes in total here. He can either take them all in one go or can break them up whatever manner he wants, but it will be no longer than 15 minutes once the referee has granted it to him.
Yeah, and something like the ankle, like, you know, it's
Yeah, there's
obviously
definitely. I wonder
it's
would be
it's
his
a
heel or
worry,
that.
like, more
It
than
certainly
anything.
is.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been an awful shame, first of all, for to pull out, but then secondly, if he wasn't able to play the intermediate final tomorrow.
that
I mean,
that is a worry. And
that defeats the purpose of allowing the intermediates into play in the senior in the first place.
yes.
If you're going to put the final of one on the
Yeah.
following the day after another.
Yeah,
So.
it puts the way the championship is running into question for
It
sure.
certainly does,
And
yeah.
then the other side of the thing, the last thing we want to see is two senior men's finals being finished up with an injury after the 40 by 20
Yes,
back
yes.
in March, which had such hype around, amazing, and was an amazing show display. But obviously, Paul couldn't finish out the match that day, so. He is moving around on it, so he might be.
Please God, hopefully now.
Hopefully now.
Hopefully
we'll
he'll be.
get,
It won't
Okay,
be
resume
any
play.
long lasting.
At 15 in.
yeah,
I wonder what's
we'll be
Gavin gonna be
watching
smart
closely
there.
now to see
Play
how
7
Diarmuid
out.
deals with this. As Robbie goes to a 15-7 lead. It's a decent return from Diarmuid there.
Oh no. Yeah,
Mass.
see, he just stretched across
Yeah.
there rather than moving his feet in as he normally would. He
16
stretched
plus
across like
7.
that.
Yeah, again, and that might have been. Hopefully, that's from more the fact that he had taken him a few minutes and maybe his eyes a little bit out for a rally. One thing we
Thought he'd
know.
fly that one.
One
should
thing we
have.
know is that Robbie would just keep playing this ball around the wall now.
Yeah.
He'll keep the rallies going and wait for the mistakes.
17 plus 7.
Now dump here. Oops, that was meant to be a dump. Unusually for Robbie to miss.
Robbie driving deep.
Oh, a nice little break.
And
So I
now
don't think we've
gets a
even
break
up
that
with the
time.
breaks off the wall, have we?
Yeah, he's still moving a little bit static.
7 in.
Yeah.
You know, he's
17
not-
out.
I can hear Brian, his father, saying brew, 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 pressure.
Yes,
There, pressure, pressure, pressure.
Short,
Short.
second serve.
You're not going to catch Robbie out with that serve, I have to say, you know.
No, I don't
don't
think
even
that's-
try it.
Again,
I've been quite impressed with Diarmuid's overhands because
very
you know
much so.
you get
He's-
into an overhand bat with Robbie, you know you're in trouble. But he's held his own with a lot of the overhands.
Yeah, his consistency has been very good off his overhand, in fairness.
oh God, that was a lovely
That's
shot.
a beautiful shot. Robbie just gets a full strike on that ball and rips in. Just
And-
gets enough spin to
Yeah.
not hit
And
the
out.
side one.
17 in, 7 out.
Robbie goes to that 2-wall serve again. Opportunity
Let's call
here.
it the Kennedy serve, what I always
That's
call
it,
it.
yeah. He's the one that
Play it
really
again.
brought it in, wasn't it?
17 plus 7.
He was, even though there's a man in the audience here who would claim that he was the one that invented it. And Owen Kennedy stole it off him. A man called Eamon O'Brien.
Oh, very good.
And persona non grata in some sort of circles. But anyway,
But this is
he
it.
certainly did. He was the first one I saw using the serve.
Really?
In a league game in Dublin, I played him years ago, and I think Owen was already
Mark.
doing it, but I think he might have spotted him doing it, and it was a very effective serve.
Very effective serve.
18 plus 7.
It's the serve that's probably dominated the last 20,
it has.
25 years of handball. You know,
Absolutely.
it's like,
Once Owen brought it in, a lot of other there was,
oh yeah,
people imitating it for good reason because it's such a super
so
serve.
effective.
Good man, he got it. He did well,
And
Jacob.
out.
Diarmuid digs it out and puts it across court. Robbie just not enough. on it
7
there.
in, 18 out.
Seeking Jeremy get off the 7 now again.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be nice to see him get into double figures at least.
Certainly would.
Even though he's under a lot of pressure here.
But he's played some very, very good handballs. So
He's played very tidy at times.
Oh, it's a beautiful
And
shot.
out.
But again, what can you do with that? It's
Nothing.
just a perfect, it's a perfect shot.
18 in,
You
7
can't
out.
really fly the ball. You can't get under it. It's unbelievable. As Robbie goes back to the back wall, pushes Diarmuid back into the left corner again.
Dead again.
That could have been quite an effective block because he was going fairly low. So it was.
Yeah, I think so.
18 plus
Diarmuid
7.
smiles as Robbie as he passes the ball back. Diarmuid digs it out to the back corner again.
Oops, unlucky.
That's a loose shot though. As I said, again against the real
19 plus 7.
dominant force of the last 10 years. Diarmuid's equipped himself very, very well here to get into the final parts of the game. You can't see Diarmuid
corner.
making much of a run here. Hopefully he gets into double figures, but it's a great shot by Robbie. Pushes Diarmuid all the way back. Again, another shot off the back wall.
He should have come back to the middle of the court before that came out to the back wall. He was very nice there.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Great shot.
not sure he knew much about it, but anyway, they all count.
You can't be nice in handball.
No.
Hand out.
It's a great shot by Diarmuid.
7 in, 19 out. One foul ball.
Diarmuid
second
goes for a
serve.
breaking serve, hits it long as we go to his second serve here. Score is 7-19.
Mark.
Loose shot by Robbie.
Yeah, he doesn't miss them too often.
No,
Little dumps in the corner.
no, he has enough of a lead to not really worry too much. But
True.
the one thing you
A
don't want
plus
to do in
19.
6x30 is take your foot off the gas.
Well, any form of handball really.
True.
It's
Diarmuid goes for
Hand out.
a shot
going
up.
across his body, going to the right corner there. Maybe better.
19 in, 8 out.
Yeah, maybe.
Oops.
Mark. Twenty. Plays 8.
They go to match point. Robbie goes to a straight overhand serve. Diarmuid digs it out. Diarmuid goes to fly the ball. Robbie drives him back out.
No, this could be it. Yeah,
Robbie goes
that's
and
it.
finishes the game, and that's the match. Robbie McCarthy is your 2024 senior softball title winner. A gutsy performance from Diarmuid. Angus, your thoughts on the match?
Well, really, I guess similar to what we would have expected beforehand, like the experience and just the all-round ability of Robbie, and a very, very, very good effort by Diarmuid. But just
You want the
Robbie
blue
is the
one?
man. you
Well
know.
done, Diarmuid.
Excellent. Right, we'll go down to the presentation.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, big hand of applause for both players there. And first I want to thank Gavin, as usual, for reffing. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you to the commentary teams. And we're very fortunate that in our centenary year that we have a great partnership with TG Car Sport YouTube. All your matches are streamed today, and you can actually watch them on YouTube and play back at your own leisure. It's a tremendous partnership that we have with TG Car, and it's great for our traditional game of softball that we all love so much. And what can I say, Diarmuid, that was a very tough match. It's not easy to come here to your maiden All-Ireland senior final and play such a worthy champion as Robbie McCarthy. Where do you find the weakness in a player like Robbie? It's hard to know. So many players before have tried, some have succeeded, but by and large, Robbie here on his 11th All-Ireland senior singles title. This is the level at which you aspire to, and I know that you are well on the road to it. And congratulations for making it to your first senior All-Ireland softball final. And not alone that, it is quite unique that Diarmuid has an intermediate final tomorrow, and we all wish him the best in that final. To play a match like this today and to go into a final tomorrow, we all wish you the best. And I just now call forward the runner-up, Diarmuid Mulkerrins from Mulkerrins Club. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to receive his 11th All-Ireland Senior Singles title, his third in a row, and a worthy winner of the Duxie Cup, Robbie McCarthy from Westmeath.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Robbie McCarthy. Robbie, congratulations on your 11th All-Ireland Senior Singles title. Your thoughts after the game?
Yeah, it was a good game. Thanks for the game, Diarmuid. I'm happy with the result.
Fantastic. Obviously, you got great support from your home club, Mullingar, here today. Is there anything you'd like to tell them now after the game?
Yeah, just thanks for coming. Really appreciate the support. Thanks very much.
No problem, but look, I won't hold you up. But look, congratulations on your 11th title. Amazing performance today.